My name is Ted Vierling, Chief Operations Officer for Katy ISD. Right now I'm standing on the construction site for junior high number 17. And with me is Lisa Kassman, Katy ISD's Executive Director for Facilities Planning and Construction.
Thank you, Ted. Hello everyone. As my title suggests, my area is comprised of three very important functions in a fast school district like Katy ISD. My team, which is comprised of 4 project managers and 3 associate project managers, are responsible for building out long-range facilities plans based on current and future enrollment. They also oversee and execute each project resulting from the district's long-range facilities plan that includes everything from new schools to component replacements, both large and small. The work we do in facilities, planning, and construction is inclusive of land surveying for future building sites, purchasing and contract processes, facility and space design, new construction and comprehensive renovations, and component replacements for our older campuses and facilities. Each of our project managers is involved in a project from its inception, typically through bond planning phase, all the way through the year the project has been completed. So let's talk about what that looks like. The Katy ISD's long-range facilities plan serves as the foundation for all bond planning and has guided us through over 8 bonds passed by our school community since 1994. To date, 83 schools and facilities, some as old as 73 years, have been constructed across our 181 square miles of school district grounds. As with any plan, this document is designed with flexibility and is updated to respond to growth and change within the Katy ISD boundaries. The plan outlines facility types, the year in which mechanical and plumbing systems, roofs, interior finishes, and other facility needs are recommended to be replaced or updated at a building, as well as rationale for each specified need. Principals and school personnel often have intimate knowledge about their school buildings and what is working well and areas in need of improvement. Because of this, campus needs are also assessed by way of a questionnaire that is administered directly to principals, typically prior to a bond. However, most building-related issues identified throughout a school year are addressed through work orders submitted to our maintenance department. These are typically routine preventative maintenance or in some cases immediate and emergency needs. Still, our schools and support buildings also have greater infrastructure needs that require long-term attention and prioritization. For example, in every Katy ISD building, our mechanical, plumbing, and electrical systems are on a 3, 5, or 10-year priority cycle, depending on the original age of the system. Each priority year outlined in the plan aligns with a specific update or replacement that is needed for that system. The same prioritization process is applied to our physical plant component replacements. Component replacements include chillers and air handlers, building envelope, including roofing and waterproofing, flooring, lighting retrofits, generators, fire alarms and intercoms, doors and hardware, pool lighting and flooring, elevators, and fencing and gates. The prioritization process also applies to infrastructure items such as vehicle stacking, a term used to describe traffic studies that are required for new renovations, and another term we use, unforeseen conditions, which address provisions and connections of necessary utility work such as water, sewage, drainage, and roads that serve school sites. Now we're getting started into matters associated with our new project. So let's talk about total project cost components. We'll begin with architectural costs associated with the building design. The costs for new building designs are typically a percentage of the construction costs. However, many new campuses built in Katy ISD are what we call design repeats. A design repeat is when an existing Katy ISD prototype is utilized for a new school. However, the repeat design will also include a few tweaks to spaces depending on the campus's anticipated programming needs, code changes, or unique site conditions. The district pays a much smaller fee for design repeats. And that leads into a question we often hear: how are architectural fees determined? Well, a fee is typically based upon a percentage of construction costs and accounts for a unique site conditions and codes. As I mentioned, Katy ISD uses a prototype for both new schools and renovations. For existing campuses, parity is the primary goal, meaning we strive to make sure there's equity in program space in both size and quantity. There are also construction and general contractor costs. These include budgeted components for facility square footage, cost per square foot based upon project scope, construction inflation, which varies year to year based upon the economy, and value engineering, which may lead to either an over budget or cost reduction. Finally, there are expenditures for the campus furniture, equipment, and technology. Every Katy ISD campus opens is equipped with desks, library materials, musical instruments, computers, copiers, interactive devices, program materials, as well as additional furniture like high chairs and tabletops for collaborative spaces. Another question we often hear is, when accounting for construction and related costs, how does the district ensure the community is getting the best price possible? Based upon Texas Government Code, the district follows construction delivery methods that include competitive seal proposals, whereby the contractor is selected based upon a series of qualifiers, including cost, set the best value selected for a project, or construction manager at risk, which is when the contractor is selected on experience and fee, and the team is typically brought into the project for early design in order to assist with planning and phasing in needs for renovation projects. And once the project has been bid and construction starts, we continue to review all estimates and change requests and project billings each month to ensure we are not being overbilled. We also evaluate documents continuously for construction cost efficiencies, including cost reduction initiatives. We schedule weekly or bi-weekly meetings to track schedule progress and document approval. And we track schedule milestones for utility connections and move-ins of furniture and equipment. As you may imagine, the Katy ISD Facilities Planning and Construction Department has a lot of work going on right now. In 2017, the Katy ISD community developed and passed its 8th schools bond. The 2017 bond included 3 new elementary schools, 2 new junior highs, and 1 new high school to meet Katy ISD's rapid growth. The 2017 bond was also comprised of a comprehensive renovation at Fielder Elementary, component replacements across 61 campuses, school expansions at Rains and Katy High Schools, safety improvements across 40 campuses, technology upgrades at 27 campuses, and other needs such as buses, portables, and fuel replacement storage tanks. As I close, I would like to take you on a quick tour of what some of our most recent district-wide projects look like. Campbell Elementary, before and after. Adams Junior High, before and after. Jordan High School, before and after. Fielder Elementary comprehensive renovation, before and after. Cinco Ranch High School cafeteria serving lines renovation, before and after. Outdoor Learning Center renovation, before and after. McElwain Elementary, before and after. And Junior High number 17, before and after. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Katy ISD's facility planning and construction. I hope to see you on a campus soon.